Hello and welcome to How to Be Human. Please like, share and subscribe, it's highly appreciated. If your life doesn't feel quite as good as you'd expected, or if you feel like the good stuff is always happening to other people but never or barely ever to you, or even like if you hit rock bottom and you just wish for things to be better, for you to be happier, there is a simple thing you can do that already brings some relief and induces a shift that will affect all aspects of your life. That one thing is changing a specific habit. I know, changing habits is not something we generally like to do. However, if you want to improve the quality of your life, you have to get off your butt and out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, nothing will change. At this point, I have some good and some challenging news. The good news is that you need to change only one single habit to improve the quality of your whole life, including health, work and relationships, without having to make big outward changes, without working day and night or abandoning any loved ones or forfeit any of your values and principles. The challenging news: it's still a habit that needs to be changed, meaning you need to take responsibility for yourself and have patience, persistence and willpower. The greater the change, of course, the more effort it takes. Now, what is that mysterious habit I'm talking about? Drum roll! It's your general mindset. Now, don't you roll your eyes at me. Why our mindset? Our mindset consists of all our thoughts, which influence our whole biochemistry, including our emotions, as well as how we show up in the world. In other words, our mindset determines our physical reality and our perception of it. It's a perpetual feedback loop. A mindset based on fear and scarcity shows up in the form of low frequency, aka negative thoughts and emotions, and causes our body to increase stress hormones and reduce the activity of our immune system. Thus, chronic stress inevitably undermines our health and lowers our overall resilience. Furthermore, a negative mindset makes us focus on the negative things in life, on which we often have little to no influence, and thus we create low-frequency emotions like helplessness, anger, fear, sadness, frustration, doubt, guilt, self-pity. Pick your poison. Focusing mainly on the negative insidiously also creates a negative feedback, confirming to us that we were right with what we were thinking. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Sure, it makes us feel bad and powerless, but at least we were right. So, what do we do when we feel or believe we are right? Of course, we keep up what we were doing. In this case, our thoughts, the way we are thinking. We were right after all. On the other hand, a positive mindset based on love and abundance has positive effects on our health and our life, and of course creates a positive feedback loop. We feel we were right and keep it up also. You see, the mechanism is the same no matter what mindset you have. And this has to do with the interaction of our thoughts and emotions with the quantum field, which creates our reality and therefore our life experience. So the difference is not in how it works, but in what you feed into the loop. Therefore, if your life or aspects of it don't feel good, check your mindset. What are you habitually thinking? And by habitually thinking, I refer to your unconscious thoughts, the program you installed years, probably even decades ago as a kid, and that runs on autopilot whenever you're not consciously focusing on something. It's that autopilot which needs particular consideration, since unconscious habitual thinking makes up 95% of our mindset, and thus 95% of our reality. Yes, almost all our thoughts we think every single day, we are unaware of. High time to bring that to light, I'd say, and see what their average frequency is when we consolidate them. Observe yourself. What are the most common things you think about, and what kind of emotions does it create? How are you reacting to challenging situations when things don't go your way, when your expectations aren't met? What do you think about yourself? About people who are different from you, be it through race, gender, or maybe just a different opinion? What do you think about the world in general? And what emotions do these thoughts create within you? Are they on average on the positive or negative side? If you want and it helps you, you can consult an emotion frequency chart to determine where you habitually stand with your mindset. You can just Google emotions and frequency and you'll find a plethora of images there. Needless to say that positive high frequency mindsets create a much higher quality of life, no matter how much or little money you have or how good or bad your health is. So if your quality of life could use some improvement, increase the average frequency of your mindset. That doesn't mean ignoring bad things happening. It means choosing how you want to react. Your thoughts and emotions are like plants in a garden. The ones you water are the ones that grow. Therefore, start by deciding to increasingly pay attention to what thoughts and emotions you want to cater to, and focus on the good side of things without ignoring the bad. Bring into the world what you would like to see more of. And one last thing, your mindset alone won't change your situation. However, it affects what you make of it. That's what brings the change. While changes in relationships, for example, can show up relatively quickly, physical changes such as health or income usually take longer, depending on how big the gap between the current and the desired state is, and what inner blocks in the form of deeply rooted beliefs and fears you still harbor and that need more in-depth work. But no matter the gaps or inner blocks, improving your general mindset is an essential first step to improve how you feel in life. Therefore, I personally think it's definitely worth giving a try, and give it your best. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you sharing some time with me today, and I hope what I said inspired you to check your mindset and see what improvement, however little, you can bring to your life if there are things that you're unhappy about. With that, I wish you a lovely rest of your day and send you, as always, lots of love and light from my heart to yours.